Hello, today I am going to show you how to make the perfect ricotta filling for any stuffed pasta, whether it be ravioli, whether it be lasagna, whether it be the rigatoni that I'm going to be making with that beautiful bolognese sauce I made in the last video. This is my family's recipe. It's got a couple of crazy things in it, but it is authentic to our family who is from Calabria and Naples. It is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to add to my bowl, to which I've chopped 2 tablespoons of my parsley. Now, if you remember from my last video, I chopped my parsley. I don't use the stems. We use flat leaf parsley. Some people use curly parsley. In our family, we only use flat leaf and we don't use the stems. And I'm sorry, these dogs will not shut up, so I apologize for that. And they have been barking all day. So right now, I believe the Amazon man, how dare he step into the front of my yard. That's what I think the issue is here. So to this parsley, I am adding 2 pounds, 2 of these 16-ounce containers of whole milk ricotta. I love the Trader Joe's brand whole milk ricotta. I use that for desserts. I use it for my savory dishes, and I'm going to use it here. Gosh, those dogs, I'm sorry. Please ignore them. So I've got the 1 pound of ricotta in there, and I'm going to go in with my 2nd pound of ricotta. And then I'm going to add some seasonings and flavorings, taste it, and then add my eggs. I want to taste it before I add the eggs. So here we go. So we've got the ricotta in there. I don't know if you remember my last video, I said that one of the things I absolutely hated as a kid was to grate the mozzarella. I don't use shredded cheese if there is a whole cheese that is available, because shredded cheese has additives on it, anti-caking additives. It just doesn't taste right, and it does not melt the same. It's just not a good alternative for me. So I am going to be grating my mozzarella, and I'm going to move this ball so that you can get the full benefit of this task that I absolutely hate. So I bought this small box grater because box graters to me just take up a ton of room in the drawers, and I don't have that much room for it. So I'm using this one, and I am going to get this all shredded up. Okay, maybe they'll be quiet now. So continuing to grate this, it's soft, it's gross. Which is why I hated doing it as a kid, and I hate doing it now. Oh, I was wrong. Here we go. They're going to serenade us through this video. I have been holding off all day because there have been delivery men and workmen and everybody out here. So they are just impossible. But that's what happens when you have Pomeranians who will bark if they hear a leaf falling across town. So again, I apologize. I'm hoping it will become a background, not so much as a distraction. And here we go. So, and one of them that's leading the pack, she waits. If I drop something, like if I dropped some cheese, I would say housekeeping and she would come running. So that's what she's feeling, that she's missing out. And she actually is a little bit, but that's all right. She'll get it later. So this is 1 pound of the Trader Joe's whole milk mozzarella. They have the part skim, and to be honest with you, my mother used to use part skim. I think it's less watery, but I love the whole milk one. And this is one of the 2-pound packages that I have. So I'm going to add, this is what it looks like. I'm going to add this contents to my bowl, and then I'm going to grate the Pecorino Romano. Now, you can use Parmigiano, some people do. In the South and in the regions where we're from, they use a lot of Pecorino because Pecorino is a sheep's milk cheese, and it's got a very strong flavor. It is much stronger than Parmigiano. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to mix this up, and then we'll taste it. Okay, I think she's quieted down. So that was the 1 pound, one of the 2 pounds. And this is the Pecorino Romano. I like it from Trader Joe's as well. I get it in the block. Like I said, I never get the shredded cheese. There's just a huge difference to me in flavor and texture and everything. So I cut off a hunk. I might need more than this, but I cut off a hunk, and I am going to add it to, I absolutely adore this grater. You see them used in restaurants too. I've had this forever. It is from Xylus, and it comes with these drums, interchangeable drums. I have the fine one on this, and I am going to grate this cheese into my ricotta and parsley and mozzarella. So I will get this done and then come back and we will taste and add the other seasonings. All right. Okay, so I have the ricotta, the shredded 1 pound of mozzarella, 2 pounds of ricotta, 1 pound of shredded mozzarella, and I've got 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh flat leaf parsley from my garden, and yeah, the pecorino cheese. I think I said that. So let me just taste here a second. Oh, it's perfect. Perfectly salty. It's got the bite from the cheese. Okay, now I'm going to add a surprise ingredient. You're going to say, what are you doing, Carolyn? This is not a sweet dish. It is not. But we always added a pinch of cinnamon. And why? It's not that you would taste that and say, there's cinnamon in there. You taste it and you go, what is that? I would say to 2 pounds of ricotta, it's maybe an 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm going to mix this in and we're going to see. And sadly, I just know when it's right based on my experience. So here we go. We're going to taste this and see. And if you don't put it in, it just is not the same. And if you do put it in, you have to make sure you don't put too much because you don't want to be able to identify it. You want to be able to say, wow, there's something in there that's delicious, but I can't quite put my finger on it. And that would be your ricotta. So now I've got another clean spoon here. And I'm going to taste. Actually, I think I need a little more. Again, just put a little dash, and again, I wish you could taste it so you'd know what you're looking for. But again, you're not looking to taste and identify cinnamon. You're looking for a slightly little different flavor, and that's what you'll get. This, I think, was perfect. Okay, let's go for my 3rd spoon to taste, and then I'm going to add the eggs. And the proportion is for every pound of ricotta, you use 1 tablespoon of chopped parsley and 1 egg. And then you use about an ounce of Pecorino Romano and a tablespoon of chopped parsley. If I didn't already say that, which I may have. So let's just taste here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now I'm going to take 2 large organic eggs, again from my favorite store, excuse me, Trader Joe's, and I am going to add the eggs in. I wanted to taste before I added the eggs. I know that the eggs are the proportion of what I need. So, and then the way I do the ricotta proportion is for every pound of pasta, I do 2 pounds of ricotta for my fillings. It's just what has always worked for our family. Now, you don't have to do that. You could put less. You could put less in yours. You could do 1 pound to 1 pound. We just like the filling, a little bit more filling than the pasta. And I will show you what this beautiful filling looks like. And then the next video I'm going to do is boiling the rigatoni, boiling the pasta. I'll show you how to prep the water so that your pasta will be cooked perfectly. And then we will assemble this dish. Okay. This is what it looks like. This is what the filling looks like. And if you notice, I'm using my beautiful 13-quart bowl. So here we go. Thank you. This is a basic staple. You could make lasagna, you could make ravioli, you could make baked ziti. In fact, this stuffed rigatoni recipe, you could do everything I'm doing, and just instead of stuffing the rigatoni, you could just mix it all together and bake it. So this is your basis, and we will be back in the next video to finish this dish. Follow me. If you like this content, please leave a comment. And again, this is Carolyn, Bomboloni and Biscotti, and I am a delight.